Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to the sixth exercise of Web Technology Lab, which is JavaScript using time functions and objects. We have four questions to be completed here in this video, and the questions are: first one is to write a JavaScript code to display a digital clock, and the second one is to change background color every 30 seconds. And the third one is to create even handlers that will increase and decrease the font when a mouse moves over a paragraph and decrease the size when the mouse moves off the paragraph. And the fourth one is to move a position car. So yeah, let's get to the code. Here we have an HTML file with head and body, and in the head part we have a title, and under the body we have an onload function which is calling an image function. And onload in JavaScript, it is used to execute a JavaScript when the file or the document loads. Now coming to the question, here we have a heading, it is called digital clock, and next we have a division, and it is called by the ID time, and its style is we have mentioned its font size and font weight. Font weight gives varying font weight to the particular font. And here we have the first script, and in this script we have made use of function set interval function, which calls display function every 1 second. Here it is given as 1000 milliseconds. Okay, and now let's come to the function called display and display function. Inside the display function, we have a variable called d, that is actually an object for the date function, and using the object we get hours, minutes, and seconds. And in the end, we display all of these values, and that's about it. And about changing the background, we have the script, and it has set interval, and the interval is 3 seconds, and with every 3 seconds, whatever is in the function called set background color, it gets executed. Now we have an object called ob, which calls document.body, another variable called thread, which calls map.flow, and for map.random function in the 255. Similarly, for blue, green, and another variable called color. And in the end, we made use of ob dot the same object dot style dot background is equal to color, and the script ends there. Now for the font, that is to change the font size, that is to zoom in and zoom out, we have another script called function in size, as increase size, another function called decrease size, that is for decreasing size. Here we have a variable called b, which is equal to document.getElement by id para1. That is the identity of this particular paragraph, and we have given the size as 3, and v dot style is equal to font size, and we gave the size similarly for decreasing size. Now for the moving car, we have an image, and we have three different functions, that is test function, stop function, reset function, which works under three buttons called start, stop, and reset. Now coming to the function called image, what happens here is we get the element by the id I1 as mentioned here, and the style or the position is relative, and style is also given as left 0px. Now coming to the first function, to test the car, we have used timer, and we given set interval as start function, and it comes here. And about another function called start, we have image.start.left pass in, that is to convert the entire value into integer value, and stop function and reset function. Now let's run this program. As you can see, the background color is changing every second, and to blue, pink, and all that. And we have the digital clock, which is displaying the day, month, date, time, and everything. And we have dynamic background, that is when the background color changes. Now to change font size, when I move my cursor over this sentence, this particular sentence, the sentence is zooming in, and when I move it out of it, it's zooming out. Now for a moving car, I have start button. When I start, the car start moving, and then I stop it, it stops, and then again I can start, it continues from there, stop, again stops, and reset brings the car back to the original position. Hence, we can conclude that the program was successfully executed. So, thank you so much for watching the video.